And we are live. चलो बहुत ही बढ़िया. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a roller coaster day, but like I said, we can't get enough of it. So I, Amit Rora sir, I'm back. This time I'm back with a very special person. We have with us Dhruv Khanna. Dhruv Khanna, first of all, I don't think it is doing justice जो हम लोग screen पे देख रहे हैं. So for our all everybody watching, could you please tell us how much did you score in CAT 2025?
So I had a raw score of 100 and I ended up getting a score of 97.75, I think. Um, After the scaling and all, I was part of slot 2, so all slot 2 people got their scores reduced just like me. But yeah, that's me.
And your percentile?
I got a 99.66 percentile
Yeah, so
overall.
pause for drama and pause for effect. Oh my God, 99.6 is ठीक है चलो insane. And Dhruv, can you also help us with your sectional breakups, please?
Mm, I might have to check.
अच्छा ठीक है कोई बात नहीं. ध्रुव ने बोला क्या ही करना है सर, एक बार ओवरऑल देख लिया, किसको पड़ी है, जाने दो.
No, so I have a very tragic story about sectional cutoffs actually.
Please share.
Uh, I had scored a 98.39 percentile in CAT 2023.
Oh,
Uh, and I got a sectional percentile in verbal 66.
oh.
And and it ended really badly for me. There are a couple of colleges that still accepted the percentile, but still, being a general engineer male, it becomes a lot more difficult if you don't clear the sectional cutoffs. And yeah, that is one of the reasons I gave CAT again. Uh, this is actually my sixth attempt of CAT. It was most likely my backup option. Uh, I was trying to get into one of the executive programs, so I was preparing for GMAT. And while working through GMAT, I had CAT as my backup option. So uh, I prepared a bit from the open resources that we have, open mocks that we
But
have.
you've also been an academy learner, right?
Yeah. So actually, my graph had been always up. So I started with Unacademy as code. I think 95.7. Next time I got 97 something. Uh, and then after that, I said, okay, I'll do a self prep. So because I am also working for past 4 years, so I was not able to attend all the classes and everything, but I still had a lot of material from um,
Different and
Unacademy and
open
other.
open sources. Superb. So you guys, here we have, and let this sink in also. We have Dhruv, who 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 has scored and done it all, and sixth, you guys. And we were just chatting before the live, by the way. And Dhruv also said, "Sir, मेरे को CAT तो देना ही नहीं था, मैं तो GMAT दे रहा था." And this is so endearing. When Dhruv actually confessed that GMAT did not work out and CAT exploded.
Yeah.
So you guys, this proves that plan B also can work. It is not the end of it. सोचो जब ध्रुव ने अपना GMAT दिया होगा with all the possible prep because he wanted to get into executive programs that did not work, and उसके बाद he calmed down, collected himself, and went for CAT 2025, and उसमें मार के आया, तोड़ के आया. What kind of a feeling was he did not quit, you guys. He did not give up. And yes, it sucks. Yes, it hurts. Yes, the anger is real. But यार करते जाना है. So Dhruv, thank you so much for sharing. This is so inspirational. So Dhruv, talk to us about your prep journey. मतलब कि what kind of mocks? How did you give your mocks? What was your strategy during mocks?
So my strategy during mocks was to first of all stay calm during verbal. Uh, Unlike GMAT, you cannot change sections in CAT, so you have to. I used to attend data insights in GMAT first, but I couldn't since the CAT has a very standard set. Um, Last time also I got a good score in CAT. I got a 99, 98 point, I think 7 last time. But what happened is I just my nerves broke during the exam. So this time I kept my cool. Um, Funny story is I went. I went to my CAT attempt. I was sitting and after the exam was over, I went to my washroom and somebody stole my Aadhaar card.
Oh,
And somebody even stole my there was some uh, handkerchief with some money and all. So somebody stole it. I was a bit confused. I thought I did well, and this made me think, okay, this is weird. Uh, I didn't check my score till very late. I checked my score, I think, a week ago, and just randomly. So I was not even thinking of looking into my scores because I have been disappointed multiple times with CAT. So I saw some YouTube video and I saw a lot of things happening with people saying that this year's CAT was difficult. Honestly, to everyone, I have attempted multiple times. If it's difficult for all.
everyone. Perfect, perfect.
So there is no point of crying after the exam is over. The only thing you can do is look at to the next steps. So that's the same thing I did. Uh, and it went well. So when I saw my score of 100 raw score, I was a bit excited. But last year also I scored around 90 plus and I didn't get 99. So I thought, okay, it would be same. I'll get something around 98. So I didn't keep my hopes up again. And couple of days ago, actually, on Friday, there was a lot of voices going on that cat score is going to go live, go live. So I checked my score across multiple platforms, and then I saw 99. Okay, I was really happy after that. Uh, but again, everybody who I knew, they said keep your calm, do not get very excited. It's a tough journey for somebody who is coming from an engineer background. You might not receive a lot of calls that you think you deserve. So I kept my calm. I said, okay, let's wait for the official result. Let's not because last time also some institute predicted that I will get a 99.5,
Mhm.
and that got to my mind, and I just failed miserably in the other exams that I took. So this time I said, okay, no, I'll keep my calm. I'll wait for the official result. And today, once the result came, I was happy. I am still not overjoyed unless I convert. Uh,
That
but
is very well
that's
put
my
through.
story.
So you
Yeah.
guys, this is so nice, and I want to highlight this, by the way, for all of you watching, all the CAT 2026 aspirants, 27 aspirants, 25 wale bhi sun lo beta. So far I've spoken to three absolute angelic toppers, Swati, Ayush, and now obviously Dhruv. तीनों ने बोला यार काम रहो, यार काम रहो. Calmness will get you very far in this exam. So let's please work on that. And you guys, I know that all of us as educators and toppers just keep screaming calm raho, and you're like, "Wait, calm कैसे रहते हैं?" But it is something that comes from intrinsic. ठीक है? तो वो तो करना ही है. And you guys, this is a real comeback story. This is so you should know that, by the way. मेरे को चैट पे, हाँ हाँ विपुल, पढ़ा तेरा मैसेज, पढ़ा पढ़ा. ठीक है ना? People are like, oh my god. So Dhruv, this is, we are so happy today that we are getting to be a part of your story and your journey. But I still want to kind of थोड़ा और मेरे को आपको deep dive करना है Dhruv, because you are sitting here and you're amazing. Dhruv, बताइए ना, in your cat day, what was your strategy? How did you go about attempting? What was your game plan for the three sections?
So my strategy was for verbal was quite simple. I had to do at least two RCs and around six questions in
VA.
week. That was my strategy. That's the minimum requirement that I had kept in my mind. Uh, Funnily, what happened is I gave a sectional mock just before CAT at night because I couldn't sleep just like other aspirants who get their hopes high.
Nerves, yeah.
Just yeah, so I didn't get good sleep. But this time, since I had slot two, I had ample amount of time to wake up on time. I gave a sectional mock. I scored a decent score in verbal, and I said, okay, this strategy is going to work. This is my final strategy. I don't even have much time to play around with my strategy. So I said, okay, two RCs and then six questions in verbal. And if I get other more time, I'll put my bet on the verbal part. because when you are trying to solve an RC, you have to read. So that takes a substantial amount of time, and then you go to the questions. But in verbal, if you have like 4 minutes, you can do two questions of verbal rather than doing an RC. You'll be
Interesting.
reading an RC for 4 minutes, right? So that was overall my strategy. Couple of RCs that I got in my slot were from topics that I had some knowledge about. So they were coming in easily to me. I have been reading a bit, even while preparing for GMAT also. I've been reading all sorts of different materials, which is one of the biggest mistakes early CAT aspirants does. They stick to their core materials. They either read only science-related topics or
So
economic.
comfort zone. Whatever is my comfort zone, I'll read that. I like that. You know.
Yeah. So I was reading a diverse set of material even while preparing GMAT, so that really helped. And similarly happened. I was able to do three RCs instead of two, and I was able to do six verbal questions. Uh, and what happened on the day is, uh, I knew that I would not always get 100 percentage in my answers correct. So I said, okay, I'll try to be as accurate as possible, which is something I believe I learned during my GMAT prep. uh, because you do not have a chance to go back and reattempt your earlier questions. So that kind of mindset kept me cool. I said, okay, I'll try to give my best. And then I solved the verbal part. Data insights was actually quite weird this time. There were a lot of theta questions. And I, just like all the other people, I was really amused on theta questions. But one thing I learned while preparing this, while my cat journey is data questions are free gifts. And you are doing an injustice to yourself if you are not attempting them. So I said, okay, I'll do full around. I'll try to solve all the theta questions. There was one of the sets which had the air pollution thing in slot two. That was the last set I attempted, and I took one assumption in it. I was not able to solve it properly because I had only 6 odd minutes. I took one assumption out of four questions. I got two correct. And since it was theta, I knew there was no negative marking. So I said, okay, I'll go out, I'll make an assumption and go with it rather than trying to figure out what is the one point I'm missing. Because, anyways, I'm not going to get it in the next 4 minutes. So let's try to get the best out of it. That was overall my DI. Quant is something I think I could have scored at least nine more in quants. Uh, at the end, like I had even solved one of the questions for arithmetic and the time went off. So at least three, so I was sure. But in between, I knew there were two more questions that I didn't even reach out to. I was, I think, till question number 19th or 20th. And one of the bigger mistakes I avoided this time is I did not um, kept trying to answer a question for too long. I looked at a question, I gave 30 seconds. If I knew the answer, I put my foot ahead. If I didn't know, I'll move to the next question.
Super, super.
This is something I have learned from my past attempts that if you, in specifically in CAT, if you keep looking into one question, you may solve it, but you are also racing against time. So I didn't make that mistake this time around, and it went well. A couple of questions still get got to the marked wrong, and but overall it went fine.
Superb. And Dhruv, I love the fact that you paraphrased it so nice. That is, वापस से you guys, आप common thread observe. I'm going to keep repeating this. Set selection, optimal time management, capitalizing on your strengths. I love how Dhruv started with सर मेरे को दो आरसी तो करने ही थे. अभी सर दो आरसी के बाद फिर गेम प्लान चेंज होता है क्योंकि छह वीए लगा लो. छह वीए कम टाइम में लगेंगे तो यू हैव मोर ब्रेथ ऑफ इट. एंड इफ यू रिमेंबर यू गाइस स्वाति सेड द सेम थिंग. स्वाति वाज लाइक सर टीटा मैंने लास्ट में अटेम्प्ट किया क्योंकि उसमें नेगेटिव तो था ही नहीं ऑफ कोर्स फॉर वीआरसी. LRDI का love your fact, and this was a game changer this year because बहुत सारी टीटा आ गई यार अचानक ही. And yes, of course, Dhruv kind of smartly played around with that also, and then Quant as well. Dhruv, this is absolutely brilliant. So, what kind of advice would you like to give, Dhruv, to our future aspirants watching you and who are totally in उसके पहले मेरे को chat में एक बहुत interesting question आया. Rohan is asking, sir, but if he got 98 last year or 99, why did he not take it up? तो मेरी जान Rohan, he did not clear the sectionals, and the kind of colleges that he was getting, he was not happy with it. तो ये तो पर्सनल चॉइस है, तो वो ध्रुव की मर्जी है वो, ठीक है. बट यू आर राइट, he did get a very decent score last year and last to last year, but like you know he said he wanted to only settle for the best, nothing otherwise. तो बहुत बढ़िया. Dhruv, give some advice to all the future aspirants looking at you, watching you.
Okay, so I'll give some brief advices. First, the biggest advice for VARC is read diverse material. Do not get stuck. And specifically, a lot of us do not read a lot of history and psychology. And whenever an RC from this area comes in, it really screws the paper out for all of the aspirants. And you'll see whenever a tough exam for CAT has come, you'll see there would be some psychology or history related article or items that you are not really comfortable around. So that is something you have to make a habit. For DI, I think you have to solve as many sets as possible. Um, right now, I have kept a notebook of how many sets I've worked till now. And this time, when I checked that notebook, I have solved almost 2000 DI sets.
Respect,
Uh,
Dhruv. Superb, superb. Oh my God.
So data insights is, and even after 2000 sets, I'm not sure that I'll be getting 100% in DA. So honestly, it you have to practice, and then on the exam day, anything can happen,
Yeah,
right? Uh, don't get stuck. Data insights, DALR is another one of the biggest reason a lot of people fail in data insights is they give a lot of time to a particular set, and you are not going to get the time that you have spent. So you have to be mindful whenever you are spending any amount of time in a particular set. Um, a quick, I can say, feedback for all of you is try to be very good in certain types of DILR sets. So like I was really confident in games and tournaments. So you can give me any games and tournament set, I can solve within 7, 8 minutes.
superb,
Even the most difficult sets I have solved within 8 minutes.
superb.
So if need to find some niche where you can be 100% sure,
Sure,
and then others you have to be at least 90%,
lovely.
right? I have given some mocks for DILR where I have scored 100% as well. But those are easier mocks. And when you'll get tough questions, that's when IIMs judge you as a person who has the rigor to be a good manager or consultant. For quants, I would say uh, do good in arithmetic. Arithmetic is very important. Uh, and do not miss out on algebra because algebra sometimes have very easy questions that can be solved within minutes. Uh, I have seen a lot of aspirants making one mistake that arithmetic is a bigger portion in CAT and will only study arithmetic and they give out uh, on algebra. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I did earlier on, where I didn't even study a thing in algebra, and then even though I scored decently, it could have gone on the other side as well if there were easier questions in algebra and difficult in arithmetic. So don't say that I want to do a partial syllabus. You have enough time. You have to do complete syllabus. Uh, that's all. And I
Super.
think, yeah,
Super,
just give
super.
your best.
Dhruv, that is thank you. This is really heartfelt, and you guys, this is so nice because you keep hearing from educators and teachers and I say people who are older than you, and now you're hearing it from someone from you. Dhruv, that is very well put, and I'm obviously assuming and hoping, and also that kind of validating the fact that you solved our mocks and the fact that you then kind of became confident. So I'm so glad this worked both the ways, because obviously Dhruv has been studying with us for quite some time, and then of course he's been doing giving different exams also. So that's about it. Thank you so much, Dhruv. All the very best. ठीक है? We will obviously
Thank
be
you.
personally reaching out to you, guiding you, and God praying with you कि you only convert the best of the best because you deserve to. And
Yes,
वो
sir.
जो मेरे को chat पे भी दिख रहा है, his time has come now, sir. So, but I also like the fact that Dhruv is very reserved. Dhruv is like, ठीक है, पहले convert हो जाए, उसके बाद चिल्लाएंगे, उसके बाद
Yes, sir.
नाचेंगे. So thank you so much, Dhruv, for inspiring us today. All the very best. Everybody watching, please don't forget, फॉर्म का लिंक है डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में. जाओ, उसमें भरो अपना upload your admit card, fill out your marks without fail. Be in touch, you guys, because 98, 99, 100 straight away we are reaching out to you, and you are getting awesome gifts and GDPI prep on us. ठीक है, बाकी सारे भी भरो यार. We'll definitely reach out to you. चलो, that's about it. Thank you so much, Drew. All the very best. We'll be getting in touch very soon, and तब तक के लिए take care. Stay safe.
All right. Thanks, sir. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Thank you, everyone. See you guys with the next inspirational story. Stay tuned. Amit sir will be back.